Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that the government is on the move for banning TikTok once again. Now, I have not necessarily looked at what I would say the actual bill in itself, so I have my worries. And this is my problem that I have with this, is that I'm all for banning TikTok because I think it is a evil app that does nothing good for our society, for our young people, and what have you. So it being banned is honestly, in my opinion, a good thing. However, I'm going to go over a few things here as well that some people may be forgetting and or may not be actually in the bill, and this could be due to my ignorance, but this is just something that I just kind of have my eyes up in the air with. We have this here. From Olivia Speakers, new Speaker Johnson sympathy backing the bipartisan TikTok bill. I support the bill being marked up by the Energy and Commerce Committee. It's an important bipartisan measure to take on China, our largest geopolitical foe, which is actively undermining our economy and security. I think it's doing more than that, though, too, right? It's also done a lot of crazy and very unhealthy and dangerous stuff to our kids and to our American people, and I think that needs to be solved. Not just that, too. We have reports to where kids are starting to commit suicide because, well, they want to ban TikTok, and that's very disturbing to me. We have this here from NPR. I know. Try to survive, my friends. It says President Biden would ban TikTok, but candidate Biden is using it for his campaign. The White House has thrown in its support behind a bill in Congress that would effectively ban TikTok, the social media app that is owned by Chinese company ByteDance in the United States. The bipartisan legislation would require ByteDance to sell the app because of national security concerns about the way it uses and stores data, or face a ban. This bill is important. We welcome this step. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters. Well, here's the thing about the ByteDance and stuff like that when it comes down to China. Every company has to pretty much report to ByteDance and give all that information that they have to China. So legally, the TikTok CEO can't do this. They would get in severe problems with China, so they can't actually do this. So that would pretty much indicate a for sure ban for TikTok from the U.S. The White House has long expressed concern about the national security risks of TikTok. In 2022, Biden signed a bill that banned the app on the government phones, which should have been signed a long time ago. But I digress. That's one of the good things he actually has done. Funny enough, but that risk hasn't stopped President Biden's own re-election campaign from joining the platform. Nearly a month ago, Biden HQ joined TikTok as part of an effort to reach younger voters who have been less enthusiastic about voting for Biden this November. The White House doesn't see the bill as a ban on TikTok, though it would give the president the authority to ban it. The bipartisan bill called the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Control Applications Act was introduced Tuesday. The bill will give the president the authority to ban TikTok because it prevents any apps controlled by ByteDance from appearing on app stores or on websites in the United States unless the app severs ties to ByteDance, which they can't. Again, as I just gone over, it's a whole China thing. But Jean Pereira said the White House doesn't see the bill as a ban on TikTok, but rather ensuring its ownership is in the hands of those who may do us harm. Again, this is where they're kind of like lying to you because, again, as I said before, it's a China thing. China has overrule over a lot of things. Tencent, which is one of the biggest gaming companies I may believe out there, or I think worldwide, especially in China, a lot of their reporting, a lot of their data and everything, they have to collect that data and send it to the China government, to the CPP. So CCP. What am I talking about? CCP. And so like, they have to do that, otherwise they get fined or they get in severe trouble. The government will actually go after them. So again, if you actually know your researcher knows something about China and stuff like that, it is automatically a ban, just straight up. So we want to see this bill get done so it can get to the president's desk, she said. The White House said it's working with lawmakers on the technical aspects of the bill to make sure it's on strong legal footing. A ban on TikTok would likely be met with a legal challenge from the app, which previously sued the Trump administration in 2020 after the former president signed the executive order that tried to ban the app. The attempted ban was blocked by a federal judge, which is I find hilarious because Trump wanted to do this a long time ago, and now because Biden's doing it, it's a-okay. This is the reason why we have the two-tier system here, right? Like, anything the Republicans do is evil and bad, but anything the Democrats do is good and great. Again. So that's what's going on here, and again, this is not a. If this is to reach young voters for Biden's campaign to do it, it's not gonna work because a lot of the people that is obviously on their side, it's not gonna be enough to vote for Biden at all. Because again, they already had Trump that was going to ban it. Trump will probably ban it if he got into office in some type of way, anyways. So it doesn't change anything, right? So again, this is not gonna get the young voters on his side, and anybody that would that uses TikTok that is on the far left is going to rage and hate him for it. So we have this from Greg Price. The bill to ban TikTok is absolutely terrifying. It gives the government the ability to go after anyone they deem as national security risk, at which point they can access everything from the computer to video games to their ring light. This is a Patriot Act for the internet. And again, this is what the bill was previously before, right? And this is all the stuff that was in that bill. And I want everybody to be aware, this was from last year, that they're reintroducing another bill. So I believe the other bill is something new. And again, this is from Olivia Beavers. Looks like TikTok is going on an offensive, asking its users to call members on the ENC committee to stop a TikTok shutdown. So they're actively trying to do stuff like this, right? And TikTok is really desperate to stop this, because the U.S. is a huge moneymaker for them. It gives them a lot of revenue, and they're desperate. It's not only that, it gives a lot of information from the U.S. citizens, China info, and all that great stuff. So they really just don't want it to be shut down, though they're trying their hardest. So we're going to see where that goes with this. I'm concerned because of the bill last time that they introduced about a year ago, and that's my concern. If it's not that in the bill and it's completely different, then all by means, please ban the app because it's dangerous. I'll get more information on that, by the way, guys. I will do an update to this video tomorrow, obviously. And then we'll see where this goes, because I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. And I want TikTok banned, but if it's going to be anything like this bill here that was produced or brought up, I don't want TikTok banned at all. So, there you have it. Alright guys, that's the video. Like, guys, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted. Cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.